We've been to Larry's Subs, and now we are going into Aldi. I have my quarter to get my cart, and we drove all the way over here, quite a few miles, because it's so much cheaper to buy their fruits and vegetables, and their canned vegetables. Everything's so much cheaper here. So we're gonna go into the grocery store. It doesn't look too awful crowded, and so we're gonna do some videoing.
Huh.
I'm leaving. All right, they have pineapples for just $1.79. What a steal of a deal. So we have to get a pineapple. Me and Chris really don't eat mangoes that much. See what else they got. Peaches are $3.99, but I don't want those because they're not quite in season in my opinion. Plums, $3.29. I used to buy these when we had the kids at home. They loved to eat on plums. Kiwi, $1.99 for this big thing. That's a good price. Lemons are $3.89. And limes, $2.69. We'll get some limes today. All right. Let's see what else. Do we need anything over here? I don't think so.
Do we need barbecue sauce?
Yeah, we do. Just regular.
Yeah.
I like to buy their artichoke hearts because they're only $2.65 in here. That's a good price.
Yeah, you used them in that salad, didn't you?
Yes, and we love them. So we'll get some of those. Their celery's only $1.39. You always got to have celery if you're going to make anything good, like a roast or soup or whatever. Their squash looks a little wimpy, but it's okay. It's $1.19 a pound. So that's $2. Do you want any apples?
Yeah.
Cabbage is 79 cents. And lettuce is $1.49. We'll get us a cabbage.
Gonna get some apples.
That one's got a bad spot on it. That one's all sticky. Ooh, there's something all over these bags. So Chris wants some Honeycrisp apples, and I'm gonna get some of these pears. I'm thinking about making a few pear preserves. I'm just in the mood for them. That's what Ashley thinks. Or we're gonna get some cilantro, some green onions for 75 cents. Their strawberries are $1.99. I always flip them upside down and see if they're bruised, and if they're not, then I get them. What else? That cucumber wasn't happy, it was bendy bitty. This one's good, fresh. Broccoli. I got green beans, corn. Let's see what this looks like. Those look pretty rough. That's tiny asparagus. That's fresh.
Yeah.
It's in good shape.
Good.
With asparagus, make sure that the stems on it aren't wrinkled. If they're wrinkled, it's old. And lots of times in the store, it's old. So, me and Chris eat guacamole pretty regularly with chips. And so I always like to grab a few avocados. They're high today. They're $1.29. But it's pretty much our lunch when we eat it. 3 avocados pretty much feeds us. We've got a few tomatoes coming out of the garden, so we don't have to get tomatoes today. Sweet potatoes, and they sell them bagged. So I always try to get a bag of sweet potatoes. They're $2.79. Look at all this ginger. It's a lot of ginger, and it's $1.99. But about the only time I use this is if I'm going to make Chinese food or a soup that's Chinese, and I hardly ever do. But it's good for your stomach too. I'm going to get a bag of these big russet potatoes. They're good for baked potatoes. They have regular russets over there. They're $4.99 and those for $3.79. Now they got the little beanie sweet peppers for $2.79. And I like when they stay fresh. And I like to cook with them. So we're going to get these today. And I'm going to get me a cantaloupe. We don't need a watermelon, we've got one at home. They smell really good. I'm sure you guys have heard that Jeff had a peanut butter recall, and that's all I ever buy. So I'm going to go ahead and get some Aldi peanut butter while I'm in here, and that way I don't have to worry about the recall. The heavier they are, the more lettuce you got in the bag. That first bag I picked up was light as a feather. I'll get this one. They have really good bread here, and it's very reasonably priced. And this is a marbled cinnamon. Chris could eat this for breakfast. Whole wheat for sandwiches. And I might turn this back on when we get over to the meat section, but for the most part I just wanted you to see all the fruits and vegetables and what great prices they have here at Aldi. And even if gas is really high right now, it's worth our effort to come over here and get that in the store instead of buying it in our local grocery. Alright, we'll see y'all in a few minutes. Now look, when I went to the grocery store the other day, is it rolling? When I went to the grocery store the other day, I couldn't find any salami. Look at this large, big pack of salami. It looks really good. I did buy some, but it really wasn't what I wanted. And they have a wonderful selection of Italian meats in here. They've got prosciutto, and then they have like a pan that has 3 different types of meat. So they just have a really good selection of Italian meats in here at good prices. Look at this meat tray. Isn't that nice? It's cheese. The meat's wrapped around the cheese. That's really nice. It's $11. You're having a party? Yeah, that's a Hormel tray for $12.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, it's working.
This is those pork ribs that are so good. I love to put a barbecue sauce on them and just bake them in the oven. $6.75. Show them the price for our ground beef. It's $3.99 for 80% and $2.99 for 73. I'm gonna get that much. Separate it. Brown it, then put it up.
You want to get one of these half pork butts? May smoke it.
You can. One of these?
Boneless half pork butt roast.
This
Not
one?
the loin, the roast on the right.
Oh, the roast.
Yeah. It's $2.99 a pound. That's pretty decent.
Okay.
That's not so much where we can't eat all of it.
I like to get split chicken breast because it has some fat on it. They have the best chocolate. If you like chocolate, then come to Aldi and get their truffles are only $3.99. If you like the caramels that have salt on them, oh my gosh, just everything. Their chocolate is delicious. And I like to get these milk hazelnut crisps. The kids used to love these. And I also like to get the hazelnut bars. If you want dark chocolate, they have that too with almonds. Here's the milk chocolate with almond bar. Their cherry filling is just packed full of cherries. And you can't beat it. So if you want a really good cherry filling that's got a lot of cherries in it, Aldi's has it. That corn oil is high. $4 for that little bitty thing of corn oil. The processor went up like crazy.
The canola is, that's $2.88 for the
Yeah.
canola. Yeah.
Corn oil's what's high.
Yeah.
That's what I like to look for.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get some peaches and syrup to make little cobblers with. I always get their tomatoes, they're really good. And I like all of their vegetables. Their green beans, their tomatoes, all of it. You can't go wrong buying their vegetables in cans. So stock up. Chris will show you some of the prices. Look, y'all, they got some sweet hot mustard, and they have honey mustard, which I have already, and then of course they have horseradish, which we already have. So we're gonna try this. I think it'd be good. Be really good with like chicken fingers and stuff.
It's in the bargain bin.
We're in the bargain bin.
Tammy's favorite place with the stuff. Just the stuff. Instant oatmeal. That's what I like.
I like to get these to go on my yogurts, and they're so expensive in the grocery store. And in here, this coconut one is gluten free. It's $3.99, and then this regular granola one is only $2.49. I don't think I'm gonna get this coconut one. I'm just gonna get the cinnamon raisin.
All right.
You can see their butter is $3.47, which is a really good price because Walmart's is way more expensive than that. And so, and their meats are at good prices if you look at their bacon and everything. So it's just a deal. Still a deal. Good price on eggs. That's whole milk and their milk. Hey y'all, we are back at home. We're using a different camera because my phone is absolutely dead. We have the Aldi receipt, and Chris even bought a pressure washer. It was marked $99, but on this receipt they charged us $49, so it must have been marked down. Anyway, we got all of this stuff, and the grand total was $345. Now that is a lot of money, but we got a lot of food. So we won't have to go grocery shopping for quite a while. And so we're going to go over a little bit of what we got, because we got some extras in there. It's not all just groceries. So we did get the pressure washer. I got my cat a house that's in the shape of a circle. And I also got some body wash for Chris and a citrus candle, okay? But for the most part, the rest of it is groceries, all right? So I'm just going to let you take a look at everything out on the counter. We've got corn dogs, we've got pie crust, we've got margarine, cilantro, green onion, corn, eggs, a cantaloupe, limes, cucumber, 2 gallons of milk, a whole thing of pears, some heavy whipping cream, 3 avocados, 2 things of strawberries, frozen pizza, cooked peppers to cook with. You got lettuce, you've got celery, you've got broccoli, you've got asparagus, you've got squash. Oh, we've got this ice cream we need to get in the freezer. We got a whole big gallon of ice cream as well. We got sweet potatoes and powdered sugar and apples, lots of canned vegetables, beans, tomato sauce, peanut butter, artichokes. We've got pintos and baked beans and graham crackers and saltines and a whole thing of potatoes, granola. Chris got plenty of oatmeal, vanilla wafers, pineapple, 3 different kinds of cheese. And this cheese is not 8 ounces. I think it's 12 ounces. Yeah, so they're large things of cheese. We got some dessert candy bars, cereal, all of these canned goods. And then you get over here, and I got some pork schnitzel, and y'all are probably thinking, why did you buy that? Because I think Chris would eat it, and when I'm really tired or not feeling good, it's something I can grab out of the freezer, put some gravy and cream potatoes with. We got split chicken breasts, 2 packs of them, a pork roast, some good sweet and smoky salmon, and some pork ribs. And this huge thing of ground beef, which is 5.5 pounds, some lunch meat, some hot dogs, paper plates. We just got a ton of stuff, all right? That's a lot of stuff. So I don't know what your grocery bill has been lately, but I think if you went in a regular grocery store, I don't think you could buy all this for what we just purchased it for. So a thumbs up for going to Aldi today, and we are ready to cook for at least a good month, maybe even 2, on a lot of these staples. All right, thanks so much for watching Collard Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did. Bye, I love ya.
Collard Valley Cooks, hey, we're having fun. Collard Valley Cooks, we're getting dinner done. Collard Valley Cooks, hey, we're having fun. Collard Valley Cooks, we're getting dinner done. Collard Valley Cooks, hey, we're having fun.